What it do, chat? It's your neighbor. Oh God. Hey, who is that? What it do, chat? It's your neighborhood teacher, leader, and healer, Big Matt with Chosen One Chats. Back at you with another banger. Today, listen. We're gonna talk about how eyes are the windows to the sweat that drips down my balls. All right. Enough with all the games. We're gonna talk about how eyes are the windows to the soul. Yeah. Now listen, if you get really close up to somebody and you look at in their eyeballs, what do you see? You see a reflection of yourself. And there's a reason for that. See, now if you go and you look into the book called The Four Agreements, there's a brief time that they talk about how the smoky mirror is what blocks us from seeing that others are actually us. You heard it right. Other people are actually a different version of us, different mask of us. We see a reflection in other people's eyeballs because when we see our reflection, that means that when we're looking at somebody, it's really us who we're looking at. And it's weird because you're like, oh my gosh, Matt, he done lost his shit, right? But let me tell you, I haven't yet. But I will if you keep freaking not liking the like button and comment, sharing, and subscribing. So go and do that now. I got a helicopter. Sounds really cool. But anyways. Oh. That's where that slime was. Like what the heck is all this stuff right here? Okay, hold on guys. Alright, we're not gonna let that distract us. But anyways. Eyes are the windows to the soul, right? There's a brief chapter in the Four Agreements where basically he talks about how he was able to see that other people were him, but they weren't able to see that. And basically what he came up with was that there is a smoke. We're like all mirrors, right? We're like, so when you see somebody, it mirrors yourself, right? Just like your eyes do. But you got to get real close to see that mirror, you know? But basically, what prevents people from seeing this is the fact that there's a smoke. And the smoke is covering up the reflection. And that's also, the smoke refers to indoctrination, people, belief systems, culture, what your mom and dad, your auntie and your teacher told you. That goes in with, how you were raised, your parents' belief systems. All these things are what the smoke is. That's the smoke. That's what prevents us from seeing what reality is. So yeah, breathe in with me, guys. Oh yeah, that was good. But basically, so that he doesn't forget, because he came to his realization, he just started calling himself the smoky mirror, because while he could see that others were him, other people weren't able to see that because of the smoke in front of his mirror, how I don't know, or their mirror. So when we think about how when look, we don't want to get too deep in this video. I just wanted to bring up that because the smoky mirror is one thing, but eyes are really the windows to the soul in other ways too. Because sometimes you could look somebody in their eyes and you could just see that darkness. in their eyes. I've had times where, along with other people as well, they've told me the same thing where at times their eyes turned completely black on them. And someone told me before that my eyes turned completely black one time. And other people have also said that as well about themselves. Now, it's an interesting thing because especially brown color eyes, our eyes don't really change colors. Like, I know there's eyes that do change colors in certain light situations, but brown eyes, not really. Not that if someone's eyes turn black or if they look black, they're basically not a good person. No, right? That's not how it works. But sometimes when you look someone in the eyes, you could really see. All right, maybe you can't. But sometimes that's a little tool that I use to discern people. Sometimes someone got that look in their eye. They got that twinkle in their eye. That shows that they are savages. And there's also a good twinkle in the eye. Like if you're with a girl or something, like you see her eye twinkle, right? That means she likes you. Don't make assumptions though. That's one of the 4 agreements, all right? Just because, she has a little twinkle in her eye don't mean she likes you, homeboy. I'm just kidding. But you guys know what I mean. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, and I just can't really think of much context besides that. It's a really beautiful thing. So what's the lesson here? The lesson is to treat others how you would want to be treated because they are you, homeboy and homegirl. Listen, if you go and freaking assassinate someone like someone did Charlie Kirk, bro, you're assassinating yourself. Causing pain and all that stuff to yourself. You understand that? And cause and effect is a real thing. You do something grimy like that to somebody, there's going to be people who are going to want to catch your body. There's going to be people suffering because you did that, such as family members of the person you did that to. And it's going to cause and affect you too if you were to do that. Because like I said, I don't think the person who got, caught up for that is having a very good time if he is in jail. I almost guarantee you the cops are going to be pissed off with him. The freaking inmates are going to be pissed off with him. And if they ever were to get out of jail, people on the streets are going to be pissed off at them. And I don't know if karma is a real thing, but I know cause and effect. Law of the harvest. You kind of reap what you sow. I know that thing's a real thing. So anyways, don't be doing that to yourself, bro. Have a little bit more self-love. Anyways, it's your boy Big Matt with Chosen One Chats. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful day. I love you. Hey, don't forget, on my channel, if you click and go to playlists, I have a whole playlist for Chosen One Chats. And feel free to go up in the upper right hand corner and click the 3 dots and hit shuffle and get yourself a random message if you'd like. Alright, you guys, I hope you have a good night. Bye. Have a wonderful time.